a great picture. Oh, hey! I didn't see you guys there. I was just focusing on the wonderful attractions. By the way, can you guess where we are today? Let me give you a hint. The Queen, Harry Potter, and not driving on the right side of the road. Get it? The right side? Because we drive on the right side and they don't, and to us that's the wrong side. Whatever. Well, in case you haven't figured it out, we're in the UK! The UK includes many different countries like England, Scotland, Wales, and even Ireland. Although many people don't know, British cuisine is very diverse, and mostly because of the British Empire or the Commonwealth that they have spread out through the entire world. They got tea from China, they got curry from India. Actually, many people consider curry to be the national dish. When the Frankish Normans invaded, they brought with them the spices of the East like cinnamon, saffron, mace, nutmeg, pepper, and even ginger. All of the more popular dishes are very traditional, like roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, spotted dick, and even fish and chips. Many different regions of the UK have many different kinds of foods that are more common to that specific region. For example, if you were to travel to Scotland, you would find foods like the Arbroath Smokies, which is a haddock which is salted and then smoked over a hard wood. You would also find food like haggis, which is minced offal of a sheep, cow, or pig, mixed with onions, oatmeal, spices, and seasonings, boiled in the stomach of the animal. If you go to Wales, you would find food like laver bread, which is laver seaweed boiled to make a puree. It is then used in sauces and stocks. If you go to London, you would find a lot of fish and chips. The UK's main exports include salmon, chocolate, cheese, breakfast cereals, lamb, beef, milk, and vegetables. During festivities and religious events, people like to eat hot cross buns, roast lamb, chicken, different kinds of breads, pastries, and cakes, so a lot of meat and bread. So now that we're done talking about the background and the culture of British people and their food, let's actually talk about the food. So what many people think about when they think of England and the UK, the one thing they think about is fish and chips. And it's actually really easy to make. It's just fish and french fries. Well, fried fish and french fries. And so essentially what you do is you take some fish and you put that in the fryer. Then you take some French and you put that in the fryer as well. And you got fish and chips. Nah, I'm just joking. It's a lot harder than that. You don't just take French. There's nothing called the French. So to actually teach you how to properly cook fish and chips, we have Britain's very own Chef Gordon Ramsay here to teach you guys how to cook it. Well, I want to start off by saying thanks for having me here. So fish and chips are actually just quite easy to make. First you take your fish, cover it with flour, dip it in batter, and then put it in the fryer. For the chips you basically cut potatoes, fry them, then drain them. Then coat them with whatever spices you want, then fry them again. They're usually served with vinegar. And that, my friend, is how you make the British classic fish and chips. Hey, if you want, I can also teach you how to make a joint. Excuse me? Oh no, around here we call roast beef a joint. Roast beef is a national culinary pride. Oh no, unfortunately we are almost out of time. We hope to see you again, and maybe you can teach us then. Oh yeah, definitely. I would love to be back. So that brings us to the end of our show. I had a wonderful time in England, and I hope to see you next time on Country Cuisine.